Look at me. I'm so popular. My first day in a new place and I'm already making friends. We're even going to the store together. Go Team Haru.
Make Haru depressed.
Life goals. Hello everyone, welcome back. Coco and Advo continuing the demo for Sentimental Trickster. This is our second recording session, and now that I've sort of had just time to mull it over, there are two things I want to talk about. One's something of a criticism, one is a thing I really like. Starting with the criticism, and I guess this is so far the only sort of major thing that sticks out to me. In terms of all the other male characters that we have seen, and thus far I'm going to assume that all of them are potential routes, they kind of all have the same build. And I know, I mean, in these romance games, you want people who appeal, but you can still have more of a variety, I think, in terms of body shape than we have seen thus far. And of course, this is just a demo, so who knows how much has changed since it has started, but that is one thing that kind of stuck out to me. And the other, I did mention this before, but so far I really like Haru, and I hope that they kind of stick with the character that they have made so far, since he's really likable. One thing that's very important in games like these is to sort of have a concrete person, and I feel with how much characterization he has been given, they kind of do have a solid person. To sort of give an example of how I thought this was done poorly, in Hustle Cat, as much as I really enjoyed it, and as much as I was okay with Avery's character and Finley's route, once I got the chance to play all the others, Avery is an incredibly inconsistent character, and quite frankly, I really do not like them, particularly in Mace's and Reese's route. I felt that they did the thing where they sort of changed the character to fit the person you are pursuing, and on one hand, I feel that yes, a different character would be attracted to a different person, but at the other hand, then that just kind of gives you a main character that doesn't really seem to have much substance to them, and you lose a lot of sort of a chance for interesting conflict. Like, one thing that I felt in Mason's route and in Reese's route, Avery was really... Pardon?
For the record, I haven't seen Reese's route yet. I don't know if you probably aren't going to say any spoilers, but just
I'm not going to say spoilers. But I would just
probably,
I would just say that in both of them, Avery was really, really aggressive and acted really, really entitled, particularly in Mason's. And you would feel that with a gentler and sort of more anxious character, like, I'm forgetting his name. Shoot.
Landry?
No, not Landry. The blonde one with glasses. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. But you would feel that with him, that would be a source of conflict since he's easily intimidated. But no, immediately in that route, Avery sort of becomes very passive and very mellow. So I hope that they keep this character, because at least in Hustle Cat, Avery never had like a very solid personality in the beginning, so I kind of felt that was gonna happen and was ready for this. But here, Haru already has a very defined personality, and while we may learn more things about him, I feel that they have someone that they want to keep, and it's a good person that you want to keep. But yeah, those were just my rambles. Do you have any thoughts of your own?
I have a few. On the subject at hand, I do as well. Let's see, the first thing you were talking about, the builds. Yeah, I think I agree with you there. All of these guys are all like buffed up, kind of like they're not like beefcake buff, but they're all slim.
They're
all
toned.
like, yeah, like, and this is all like stuff that is like technically is attainable type thing. Like, this isn't like plastic surgery type of level of alteration, but also it is that doesn't mean that it's honestly accessible to everybody, because not everybody can honestly be, you know, thin without like investing tons of money in like trainers or shit like that, or having enough money to have the food that will not make you fat and such.
But I mean, I don't really think that's really something that's going through the mind of the developers, but it is something that they need to sort of acknowledge that.
Yeah, no, I don't think that
they all have
like,
the same body type at this point.
I don't think they're like, yeah, this really represents the gay community we want to see type of thing. They're not consciously thinking this. But I think it's important that we see, I want there to be scrawny guys that, you know, they don't really have any muscle on them. Like, and I want there to be like, you know, big guys, you know. I want to see the entire spectrum of the Voltron cast in. It really covers it, type of thing. Like, scrawny, kind of toned, hot dad, trans dude, and you know, big guy. But anyway, we've probably gone real way far on that.
Yeah.
Is it time for another episode?
Pretty much. I'm probably gonna cut out a lot of that. I just wanted to like try and keep things.
I just made your life really difficult. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, let's just go on. Let's go on before we're at like over the halfway mark.
I'm sorry, Manic Brad is back.
It's okay. Alright, so who do we want to pick?
Oh, yes.
Obviously we're not going to go alone.
Wait, no, but what if we go alone and meet somebody? Because that's how these things work sometimes. That's
true. But I don't know if I want to risk it, because I don't want to then have to go back and...
There's no way there's gonna be, like, nothing. That'd be the worst demo, and if that happens, then they need to know that that's a bad demo choice.
Alright.
I know that there's at least one more guy.
Yeah. Alright, let's try go alone after all then. We'll just scrap that all if it is nothing.
Yeah. I mean, your work's already way too much, but,
Nah, since no one seems eager to approach me and start a conversation, I guess I'll go alone after all. Of course, I was perfectly fine while we were rambling, and now that I'm reading the actual game, it comes back. Look at me, I'm so popular. My first day in a new place and I'm already making friends. We're even going to the store together. Go Team Haru.
Make Haru depressed.
Life goals. The forest at night looks like something you'd want to leave alone, or otherwise it'll bite you. But I need a toothbrush and I doubt this landlord has spares, so I'll walk, think, happy thoughts, and dodge if necessary.
Dodge!
I start walking. I have absolutely no sense of direction, but there's a thin, well-trodden line I can follow. Somehow I didn't notice it before. Maybe because I was so focused on not falling down on my face. Didn't want the pretty boy to think I was a complete loser. I have my flashlight, which is helpful. How did I pack this but forget my toothbrush? After a while it gets difficult to walk. I felt grabbed by things when I was here before, but now it's on a whole new level. The forest has decided that foreplay is over and it's time for business. Okay.
Somebody fell on something.
Somehow I find, or rather fight my way out. Even the fake park-like entrance to the forest looks eerie in the moonlight. The shop is still open, but there's a group of people blocking the way. I can see others inside the shop, but they don't seem very eager to leave. Outside, 4 punks covered in tattoos circle around the one guy and a girl hidden behind him. She's shaking. Uh-oh. Trouble. Despite being outnumbered, the guy has a fierce smile on his face.
See? I knew it.
His eyes flash and he shifts his weight from one foot to the other, preparing to strike. He looks fast, agile, and hungry, like a big cat. A guy you don't want to mess with.
Alright, I was already getting enough vibes of fruit baskets before this guy who's apparently cat-like.
Kyo.
Yeah.
I never finished that. Doesn't seem malicious or cruel though. Rather, he looks like he's having fun playing with his food. The guys who circle around him don't think they're food yet. They're glaring at him, their mouths twisted. He probably spoiled their fun.
2 minutes into playing this game again, and already back to Vor.
No. I'll never escape it.
Never.
Just watch if, like... You know what, I'm not even gonna say that, because then someone might actually do it. At least they don't seem to be carrying any weapons. Maybe I should do something. Yep, let's go help the guy.
Is that you or the game?
That was me.
Yeah, okay, I figured it's like... Because it does have cell phone noises.
Nothing like
help the guy.
Nothing like a good fight to brighten a lousy day. Maybe if I return covered in wounds and bruises, Shinya will be nicer to me. Or he'll just be more, like, convinced of his opinion of you.
Learn to dodge.
Pretty much. Or he'll decide I'm in a gang and call the police. Well, look at you. Just when I thought I'd avoid queues at this hour. Do they have a special sale or something? The pierced guy blinks and stares at me. His attention is now partly focused on me, but he still minds the thugs in front of us.
Oh, man, this is the wrong person. This is a cool guy. How am I supposed to do this? What's a... I think I've got the voice I want. I just said nothing. What are you doing, kiddo? Do you want to get beaten up?
I can take care of myself. And anyway, I feel quite irritated today. This will be a good way to vent some steam.
I still think it's a good...
One guy comes at me with a sloppy right hook. I dodge and give him a nice punch in the jaw. He stumbles back. Go, Haru.
Wow.
Hey, didn't your mom teach you not to interrupt when someone else is speaking?
This is so anime. I like you. This relationship is going well already.
Wow. The fight is unfair. These punks can barely keep up with us. We let them land a punch now and then just to make them lower their guard. Or because we'll feel sorry for them. Soon they run away cartoon style, leaving clouds of dust behind them. That's kind of an awkward line.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help. Oh, God, I keep doing that. Sorry.
It's okay. Thanks for the help, kiddo. You look, you may not look it, but, you sure know how to fight.
Had many opportunities to practice. When you dye your hair violet, some people take it the wrong way. Or...
I thought that was natural.
Wanna find out?
Yes. I'm sure it was worth it. You look very handsome and manly.
Nice. Right.
No homo!
The girl approaches us slowly, like she was afraid we chased away the bad guys only to get her to ourselves. The guy smiles at her and she relaxes. Thank you so much. I thought they would. I was so scared, but you showed up, helping a complete stranger. I guess you don't see that often. I was so lucky you were here. Her voice is still shaking, but her knees stopped wobbling. You don't know each other?
Yeah, I just saw these guys trying to grab her, so I told them to stop, but they wouldn't listen.
Do you usually go out at night, search for bad guys, and try to get yourself killed?
What? That's crazy talk. No one would want to do that and become a vigilante superhero. Only when there's nothing on TV. I'm so cool. I think I'll take...
He glances at the girl. She blushes and bats her eyelashes at him. I guess she's recovered now. I'm Aya.
I'll take Aya-chan home, just in case. You'll be alright on your own?
And what do you think?
That's the spirit. I'll see you later.
Bye.
I'll
That cheered me up. Violence always does that. Time to buy the stuff and get the hell out of here. Those guys look like they won't be fighting anytime soon, but you never know what else will try to get you. Especially if you decide it's a good idea to cross half of a goddamn forest alone at night.
I like various violent guys. Whatever. Crossing through a forest. I am beat as hell.
God. This time the forest cuts me some slack. I barely even stumble. When I get back, the house is very quiet. I go straight to my room.
I don't know how much this guy does straight anything.
I gather a couple of things and leave to enter a small bathroom at the end of the hall. Oh boy. Who we gonna... Oh, I thought we were gonna find someone. I take a long shower. I feel restless, but I don't want to wander around the house at night. I might wake up the vampire.
Hey, if he's a vampire, I don't think you could wake him. He'll already be woke.
Stay woke. I've just realized how weird it sounds. I return to my room. It's a little stuffy in here, so I open the window. I notice that there's someone outside waving at me.
Oh.
This is it. We hope that you've had fun playing this demo. Please spread the word and... I thought I saw you outside. What are you doing here?
I came to help.
With what?
You're all alone in a dark room. Isn't it usually the cue for help to arrive?
Not in this game. We just want to beat someone up again.
No way. I have plenty to watch on TV right now. What game are we playing?
I'm afraid it's us being played here.
We're just puppets in the theater of life, huh?
Look at Haru just looking at him like, ugh. Did you really just say that?
This is very deep. It's like the cave allegory from Plato. I'll think about it on my way home.
No, don't. Really.
Don't tell me how to live my life. By the way, my sister told me that she's sad because she hasn't appeared yet. Do you know what she meant?
Gonna pat you on the head. You don't need to know the truth about the fourth wall. Yeah, about that. There's a cool club collection in the basement. Want to see?
Is this like a club that is this a cool place where clubs are collected, or is this a cool collection of clubs?
Both.
Yes. Okay. Sure.
Alright, well, that was the demo, I believe. Oh, there are the credits. And once again, I'd just like to say thank you for asking me to play this game. I was very honored to do so. I'm so sorry that it took me so long. But hopefully Advo and I have directed some people your way, have helped in some way. And I'll definitely be getting the full game myself once it comes out.
Yeah. I think I'll be doing the same. I mean, we'll probably we'll play the game through once it comes out.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Have a good time, everyone. See you later.
Farewell. You don't even know what I've done. Then tell me. Is it something that has good details in it?
I like details.
Was it sapphic?
Please tell me it's sapphic. Sapphic, 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 with his fingers crossed.
I do want to count how many times sapphic has been said in these episodes. It's starting to lose all meaning. You'll hate me, I guarantee it.